According to the Catechism of the Catholic Church, number 350, angels are spiritual creatures who glorify God without ceasing and who serve His saving plans for other creatures. They are thus distinguished into 9 choirs according to the services they render: the seraphim, the cherubim, the thrones, the domination, the virtues, the powers, the principalities, the archangels, and the guardian angels. This is what the Blessed Virgin Mary, Queen of the Angels, has to say with regards to specific services rendered us by the 3 archangels, Saint Michael, Saint Gabriel, and Saint Raphael. She explains, and I quote, "Today the Church is celebrating the feast of the Archangels, Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael. It is your feast too, beloved sons, because the angels of the Lord have a most important part to play in my victorious plan. This is their function. Under my orders, they are fighting a terrible battle against Satan and all his evil spirits. It is a struggle which takes place, above all, at the level of spirits, with intelligence and perfect commitment to the plans of the 2 great and opposing leaders, the woman clothed with the sun and the red dragon. The task of Saint Gabriel is to clothe you with God's own strength. He fights against the most dangerous of Satan's snares, that of weakening you, leading you to discouragement and weariness. So many of you have halted along the road of the consecration which you made to me, because of this human weakness of yours. It is weakness which leads you to doubt, to uncertainty, to fear, to disturbance. This is the temptation of my adversary, with the aim of rendering you harmless, closed within yourselves, brought to a halt by your problems, incapable of real apostolic zeal. The Archangel Gabriel has the task of helping you to grow in confidence, clothing you with the strength of God. And in this way he leads you every day along the road of courage, steadiness, heroic and pure faith. The task of Saint Raphael is that of pouring ointment on your wounds. How many times does Satan succeed in wounding you with sin, in striking you with his wily seductions? He leads you to feel the weight of your misery, of your powerlessness and weakness, and brings you to a halt along the road of your perfect gift, of yourselves. Then it is Saint Raphael's task to accompany you along the road which I have traced out for you, giving you that medicine which heals you of all your spiritual illnesses. Every day, he makes your steps more sure, your resolutions less uncertain, your acts of love and of apostolate more courageous, your responses to my wishes more decisive, your minds more attentive to my motherly plan, and you fight your battle, strengthened by his heavenly balm. Saint Michael's task is that of defending you against the terrible attacks of Satan against you. In these times, my beloved ones, who have welcomed my invitation and have consecrated themselves to my Immaculate Heart, and all my children who have entered and become part of my victorious army, are the targets aimed at with particular fury and ferocity by my adversary and yours. Satan is attacking you in the spiritual field, with every kind of temptations and suggestions, in order to lead you to evil, to confusion, doubt and loss of confidence. He frequently makes use of his favorite weapon, which is that of diabolic suggestion and impure temptation. He attacks you with terrible snares and frequently tries to drive you into danger. He even makes attempts on your life and on your safety physically. It is the Archangel Michael, patron of the Universal Church, who intervenes with his great power, and goes into battle to deliver you from the evil one and from his dangerous snares. For this reason, I invite you to invoke his protection with the daily recitation of the short, but very effective prayer of exorcism composed by Pope Leo XIII. That is why the angels of the Lord have an important role in the plan of the battle which is being fought out. You must always live in their company. They have a precious and irreplaceable task. They are at your side, fighting the same battle. They give you strength and courage. They heal you of your numerous wounds, defend you from evil and, with you, from the strongest part of the victorious army under the orders of the heavenly commander. End quote. This message was given to Don Stefano Gobi on the 29th of September, 1983 on the Feast of the Archangels, message number 274. Below is the efficacious prayer of exorcism mentioned by the Queen of the Angels. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in the hour of battle. Be our safeguard against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God restrain him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, thrust Satan down to hell, and with him those other evil spirits who wander through the world seeking the ruin of souls. Amen.